I'm Sheila Bristow. I'm the organist and choir master at Episcopal Church of the Redeemer here in Kenmore, Washington. And during this time of social distancing, I don't get to work with a choir, and I don't get to have a congregation here with me at this beautiful organ on Sunday mornings. So I thought I'd try this series as a way to share some music with you more closely. This is all about hymn tune preludes, which are a very organ-specific genre of music. I know you know the word prelude because you've seen it in the bulletin, and it really just means a free piece of music. There's no specification about if it's a dance style or a certain tempo or anything. It just means a free piece. But if it's a hymn prelude or hymn tune prelude, it's based on the melody from a hymn. And that can be very obvious, that's the tune of the piece, or it can be hidden inside the music, kind of structurally. What I'm going to play today is based on a hymn that is very popular and has been around for centuries. The Episcopal Hymnal Committee liked it so much it's in there 3 times with 3 different sets of words. But the words that I know best to this hymn are, "Come Thou Almighty King." So I'm going to play it through for you. You can certainly sing along if you want. If you have your hymnal handy, and I know you do, it's number 365. "Come Thou Almighty King." Here we go. On this piece that I'm going to play for you today is by an American composer, Richard Prue, and there's a couple different musical techniques that he uses as he expands that tune into a larger piece. One of them is called imitation, and in music that means one voice is taking a melody from another voice and imitating it. Almost exactly, but with some divergence, sort of like a round. So I'm going to play a section at the end of the piece where my right hand's playing part of the melody and my left hand is doing something in imitation. So it's 2 voices. Sounds like this. So that's one layer used, but there's a couple other things going on at the same time. In organs, we get to have this extra keyboard for our feet, the pedal board. And in this case, Mr. Prue is just using a simple drone, so it's just my left foot hanging on to the home tone of the scale while that imitation is going on top of it. So here's those 2 layers together. And one more layer on top. So my right hand is playing the melody, and it also gets to play a couple notes that repeat over and over. And there's a term for that in music where you have just a tiny, small melodic cell that keeps repeating. It's called an ostinato, O-S-T-I-N-A-T-O. Our English word would be obstinate, so it's stubbornly repeating the same thing over and over. So here's that on top of the imitation and the pedal point. All the layers together sound like this. So that melody of the hymn is just embedded in the middle. And these ideas are used throughout the whole prelude, where the pedal sometimes just sustains a long note, where there's some imitation in the voices, and where that little ostinato comes in back and forth. So I'm going to play the whole piece for you again. This is a prelude on "Come Thou Almighty King" by Richard Prue. Thanks for listening.